What's up, friends? Welcome to my channel, Collecting is Fun, where I show you that collecting is fun. And in this video, we're going to be looking at none other than Batman 1 million. I saw this at Target. I saw this and the Justice Lord Batman. And I was like, do I really want the Justice Lord Batman? No, he looked kind of cool, but I don't know. But this one just, it's different. It's a little bit more unique, more niche than the Justice Lord. Not too many people know about Batman 1 million, so I decided to go ahead and get this one instead. And hopefully there's not, well, there shouldn't be a platinum version. I think there's only one version of this guy in the comics. This comic book came out in 1998. And the reason why I have him here is because, well, they did the Superman Speeding Bullets Batman in 1993. And this guy kind of piggybacks off of this guy because this Batman is an alien as well. This Batman is from Pluto. A Plutarian. So in the 853rd century, this is when they did the whole 1 million, DC 1 million series or whatever. I don't know how long it lasted, but it was crazy. So they had this guy who I don't even know what his name is. He decided to take on the mantle of Batman like all the other folks whoever took on the mantle of Batman. And he decided to learn all he could, and it was something about the million. Like he tried to learn all the million techniques and this, that, and the other just so he can become the best he could possibly be. And he took on the mantle of Batman because he thought it was a symbol of justice. It was an ideal. Also, apparently, the Plutarians have telepathic abilities. So that's another thing that he has going for. He doesn't have any other superpowers. Can't fly, no strength enhanced abilities, nothing like that. It's just he has telepath, or he's a telepath. And then of course there's a Superman 1 million, there's a Robin 1 million who is actually a robot. It was some other stuff going on, but it was crazy. But in this one, they had Superman or Kal-El getting raised by Thomas and Martha Wayne. So I haven't actually read that story. I'm going to read it and see what happened in it, but apparently it was a pretty good one. But 1993 Elseworld, and this right here is 1998, where another alien just from Pluto instead of Krypton took on the mantle of Batman. And there you have that. Okay, but we're going to take a look at this. Same kind of McFarlane packaging. There's the artwork. Yeah. We're going to take a look at this guy and let's see what kind of fun we can have with him. All right. One moment. All right, so here he is out of the packaging, and he looks fine. I mean, I was attracted to this there's two reasons. One is because, of course, he's doing a cloth cape or a soft goods cape. And that's what McFarlane should be sticking with. If you've seen the figures for the new Superman movie, you would have seen that he did two particular figures, two different versions for Superman, for David Corenswet. It made no sense for him to do like a deluxe and then a basic. The deluxe has everything I guess you would want because you don't know what all he's going to have, but it's cool. The basic is the same figure but with a plastic cape. What sense does that make? I don't understand why he would do that. In the deluxe version, it's the figure, soft goods cape. I think it's actually cloth and the wire or what have you. I'm not sure. I have to take a look at that again. And crypto with also a soft goods cape. That looks good. But why in the world would you come out with a plastic cape for the regular? Like, who's going to get that? What's the point? I don't know who would get it. It's already suspect anyway. The figure does look a little bit better than... Why are we on this? He does look a little better, or the figure looks a little bit better than what David Corenswet has because, I mean, it looks like it fits on the figure. But let's move past that. This guy, yeah, the cape. And also, I've always been a fan of Batman's face being covered. Always been a fan of that. So you have the speeding bullets Batman. That's a good look. It's a little different from this one. You know, this one is a little more, I don't know, Dark Knight-ish. This one is a little bit more, I guess, since it's Superman, a little hope-ish, I guess. This one has the whole beady eye situation. This one has the more open eye situation. It's just a little different. I don't know what body buck they used. I'm not going to try to even figure it out. I don't know. If you know what it is, go ahead and tell me. Say what it is. Talk about it. I don't know. I really don't care. All I care is that it looks good. Reuse is going to happen, but of course I don't want unnecessary cheap reuse like we've seen with that classic Supergirl and having the Nightfall Catwoman body. And then I've seen that somebody saw the Supergirl of Tomorrow had also reuse arms. Yeah, I'm not with that. So they can stop that. Stop it with the reuse of the stuff, that, especially when we catch it. Like, oh, this is a reuse of this from how many years ago? Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that, McFarlane. Here's the card. Same as the back. Let's see what the card has to say. It says, as the virus from the future wreaks havoc on the sanity of present-day Gothamites, the Batman of the 853rd century must stay out of the grasp of the 20th century's Jim Gordon and the GCPD. JLA issue 23, huh? First appearance. Interesting. All right. Whatever. But there you go. Batman 1 million. You know where that came from. Good old Dr. Evil. Austin Powers. That dude, it's a national treasure. Anyway, DC 1 million for where Batman 1 million and all the other 1 million DC characters will reside. Effects, 2 Batarangs. That is it. 2 Batarangs. Look. That's it. Batarang. No hands. Just Batarangs. 2 of them that you would most likely not use. But since he has 1 item holding hand, you got to put him in there, right? 1 fist. I guess you would have to find another figure that has black gloves, and you know the hands are going to be about the same size. I don't think McFarlane even differentiates between the hands, but again, same hands or black hands with a similar, I guess, matte finish. If you can find something like that, then there you go. You got multiple hands. But there it is. Nothing else but just 2 Batarangs that you may or may not use. Okay, so let's go ahead and take him out. I'm going to bring some other ones out too because, again, I like the whole covering of the face deal. And we'll talk about that again after I get the articulation and other stuff going on with him. And I said articulation, but we know what the articulation is like. But anyway, I haven't done it in a while. Let's just go ahead and do this. His head does not go any farther than that. He can't go any far up. Down, yes. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and bring this out. Because that's exactly how this is. Right? That's it. You can't go any far up. Can't go any far down. Let me see what the height comparison is on these two. Since they favor in similar style. Okay, so he's got that hunch back forward. Okay, all right, I see that. So he's looking forward a little bit. This guy is just standing straight up. He has that. Ugh. Is he? He's a little taller. A little taller. And of course the ears. I'm not looking at the ears. I'm looking at the cranium or the dome here. Yeah, he's a little taller. All right. But he's got the gold here and the longer ears. And that's fine. Here it is with this kind of cape here with the wire on it so you can pose it like you want to. I was trying to see if this is, I'm pretty sure he's reused this a bunch of times, just color it differently. Because I was about to say, is this the same color cape from the Batman Noir, the Platinum Noir Batman? But no, it's a lighter blue. And that's cool. But there he is. No bat symbol. He's like, I don't know. I guess he is the symbol. I mean, that's the ideal. The Batman ideal is what he wants. And he just doesn't use a symbol. I'm not sure what that's about. But that's fine, I guess. He could use like a gold symbol since this is here. And it's got the, what, shoulder pads, pauldrons, what? Hold on. I'm trying to look at the artwork here. But, yeah, I think it's just shoulder pads, right? And it's different. It's very different. It's weird. I'll just say different. Maybe not weird. Just different. Okay. Double joint elbows, right? Hold on. Let's see. What can we do here? That's blocking, so you can't do too much with that. Unless you want to get them down here. All right. So that is that. And the elbow is looking like that. What can we do with the torso here? Can't go far back. I mean, look. He can only look this far up. Looking this far down. That's all he can do. We know the long legs, the ratchety ratch. Ugh. There we go with the bat knee or McFarlane knee. There's that. That's good. Ankles still the same. Toe articulation, that's a cool thing too. So for $22.09, why not? Display of the calf muscles, that's good. And that's really it concerning this figure. Okay, so here with the hands. The gloves have the texture on it. So you have the lines. Looks like he's got some raised knuckles here. So he can pop somebody really hard. And apparently, he learned all these different techniques, man. So he's, I guess, the most advanced Batman. I mean, with telepathy, it's like, dude, you cheating. Because you can do more than just read people's thoughts with telepathy. I'm not talking about telekinesis. I'm talking about telepathy. It's a lot that can go on with that. Suggestive thoughts and all of that. All right, so that's that. Honestly, that's really as much as you can really do with this figure. It looks cool. It's different. That's all it is. It's just different. I can see why people would not want to pick him up because it's, it's one of those figures. You might like it when you get it, but when you see it, you're just like, See, that's exactly what I did with the Justice Lord. I was looking at it going, do I want both? Nah. Which one's more interesting? The Justice Lord? Like, no, I mean, he just got the black and silver. Is he that? But this one he looks like he has a story. Like, what's the story behind this guy? And there you go. I've already told you the story. So let's bring up some comparisons here. We already see that he's a little bit taller. And the build is, let me see, is that the same torso just minus this? Looking at the pec area, the pec is different. So no, it's not. It's not the same top on that one. So we can rest assured that the top is different with this, especially with the cutout right here. All right. Again, I was talking about the covering of the face. Normalize that. Because I never really understood why Batman will walk around with his mouth showing. And of course, I mean, we got to suspend our disbelief enough with these comic books. But he had Jim Gordon, everybody fooled. And I'm not trying to get into Superman with the whole hypnotic glasses or what have you. And whatever other reasons that he can fool people depending on who's writing the story. Dealing with just Batman. Excuse me, his mouth is open. You can see I've always hated that, even with RoboCop, because if he gets shot in the mouth, that's it. It's done. That's it. It's over. But if you cover the face, okay, now we have a fighting chance. Not just to protect himself, but also to cover up his identity for real. Because Jim Gordon's been talking to this guy all this time. And you mean to tell me that you can do this? Hey, Bruce, is that you? No, I ain't Bruce. My name is Billy Batson. No, come on now. All right, so here's another one. This is Tim J. Fox. This one got annoying to me because I was reading his story and I was just seeing how it was, the Future State story, to see first first Batman that was black. African American, whatever, ethnic, brown skin, and He's, of course, Lucius Fox's other son. Because what? Lucas Fox took on the mantle of the new Batwing. But this guy took on the mantle of Batman. How bold, right? He has his face covered. I'm like, that's cool. I like that look. The whole look is different. You know, it may not be something that anybody would really want to flock to. And, it's got that plastic cape. I hope McFarlane doesn't go through a whole redo of everything and just give everybody plastic cape or soft good capes. Please don't do that. Because folks will be rebuying figures left and right, especially if he does speeding bullets. Folks are going to want to get that. The cape is not annoying on this one. Because it's just, you see it's like wrinkled, shriveled up right in here. So it's not a big thing. You're not going to have him sitting in a Batmobile or anything. He looks just really good just by himself, just standing and looking really nice. This one, you can do a little bit more because he has the whole soft goods cape. This guy here, I don't know what you will be doing with him. He could ride in a Batmobile, and I like how this goes up like this. So that helps out a whole lot. So you probably could put him in a vehicle and have it draped over the back or something. I don't know, depending on how high it is. But be careful, because I don't know how sturdy this is, if you can really like bend it that much and have it come back like it's okay. I haven't seen any kind of QC issues with the capes and people breaking capes off. So, but yes, covering his face was a great idea. I thought that was absolutely excellent. But then he got more established in New York. He became the Batman of New York. And someone said, you know what? You should go ahead and take the face covering off and let people know that Batman is black. No. That's not how that should work. He's Batman. He is the Dark Knight. You're not supposed to be caring about his skin tone. I'm not talking about representation. Yes, that matters. I'm talking about as he is Batman, striking fear into anyone out there doing skullduggish activity. You're not looking at his facial features. You're looking at the fact that he is the Bat. He's supposed to be a phantom. You're not supposed to be seeing everything he does anyway. He is clandestine. He is ninja. This dude is smoke and mirrors, okay? The Shadow. You're not supposed to be caring about his face. So that is just absolute. Again, we got to suspend our disbelief enough with these comic books. We don't need that. We don't need his face just being out there. Oh, just because you're black, people need to see that somebody like they can do the same thing you can. I don't know what they're really going for that. I mean, I get it, I understand, but no. Let's stop doing so much. So somebody at DC was doing a little too much with that one. Like, nah, you don't need to show up like that. But I guess that's what their goal was, because he later on changed his suit and he became, faceless, and his suit was a little different, and he became a little more traditional Batman of New York because he was the only Batman and Bruce was out somewhere. And then, of course, you got my Fusion Batman. That's what I like to call him, because this is the platinum version, as you can see. This is when Superman and Batman fused together using the Green Lantern power, just basically willing it to happen. And this is cool because, again, his face is covered. So I did a picture of the Buddy Superman, because that's the one I had at the time, and this guy. And I had them doing the whole Dragon Ball Z. That's why I call it Fusion because it's a reference to Dragon Ball Z, where Goku and Vegeta and Goten and Trunks have to do the whole fusion dance just so they can become the super duper Saiyan, right? Mixed into one. And so I call it Fusion because what they do. They go Fusion So here we are. So I love this Batman. I love this figure here, this Batman Superman. And it's not composite Batman. That's a completely different guy. Composite Batman has the face split, where one side is Clark or Kal-El and the other side is Bruce. This one is completely different. And this mask is tighter too. You see that? It's got the lines right here. It's a little tighter. This one, I will say it's not tighter, but this one is also, it's tight. Right? You see his face there? And then This one is not as tight. It's almost like he's got a mask underneath. And this, of course, is just a faceplate, right? So these are the only ones that I have where Batman's face is covered. And I like it. I mean, of course, this is Kal-El. This is Tim J. Fox. This is Batman or Bruce and Kal-El together. And this one is some random dude. I don't even know his name. Maybe if you know this guy's name, let me know. Because all I see is that he's a Plutarian who has telepathic abilities. And he decided to take on... I mean, the telepathic abilities are shared among all the Plutarians. Or folks in the 853rd century. So that's really all he has, is just, you know, the will to do this. And I don't know his name, and he's just a different look. But he's a Plutarian, another alien. So 2 aliens and, well, 2.5 aliens. Because he's a mixture. And then you got 2.5 humans. Or 1.5 humans. There it is. Crazy. It just... So I like that. Though that's the main reason. His face is covered, and of course he's blue. If you know, you know. I love me some blue. And the gold looks nice, and it's just a unique thing. Well, there you have it. These are the ones that has his face covered, and that should be normalized. Batman should have a face covering most of the time when he's out there fighting, especially if he gets into a situation where it's fire, there's gunplay, whatever. I don't want to see this man just running around and gritting his teeth fighting somebody. No, put that faceplate on, bro. Come on, right? Anyway, that's the end of the video. Wait a minute, what is the other one? Oh yeah, Batman Beyond, of course, has his face covered. That's it. I'm not gonna put Batwing into it because he's Batwing. He's not Batman. But Batman Beyond, of course, obviously, right? Other than that, that's it. So I like the figure. Let me know what you think about this figure. With the one grippy hand. Let's put a Batarang in. Let's just see how a Batarang fits in this guy's hand. What is this? What is this? He just, okay, it's just, he's relaxed with it. Can you look menacing with it? Can you look like you're about to attack somebody with it? That is a negative. He is holding it like it's just, like he just pulled it out of the drawer. That's what he looks like. Yeah, just pull it out my drawer. I'm gonna use this Batarang. Why is it silver? Why is it not gold? Why is it not just black? Everything is black. It's like he took the Miles Morales approach, but okay, because Miles Morales is all black with the, but not really, because he got the blue boots. So scratch that idea. But it's just like he halfway did it. Of course, he came before Miles Morales, so that doesn't really make much sense. But you understand my point here. Gold, and then he's got this silver Batarang, which you can't do anything with. You can't look menacing with it. You got to put him in a certain pose to where it's over his head, and maybe it looks like he's about to throw it. But no, it doesn't look like he's in his hand at all. Even if I do this, it's going to fall out. I got to do it like this. And, no. It ain't working. There it is. It's just hold it like it's just there. That's the best look I can get for this guy with the Batarang. And then the cape can be out. There it is, flapping in the wind. Everybody else is behind you. Batman 1 million, everybody. I knew you were going to do that. Let's just put you back over here. Batman 1 million, everybody. Just for one moment, please. Just stand here. Thank you. Just flap out. Yeah, just look like you got something going on. Okay? Ankles. Come on now. Stop it. And put this little credit card Batarang in there. And there you go. This dude, come on now. You're going to mess up the shot with your laziness. Move you over here. And speeding bullets. I'm not sure how you're going to get in the shot. But there you go. There you go. And then we know where Batman Beyond it looks like. So we're good with that one. There you go. Batman 1 million, everyone. Thank you for watching the video. Appreciate it. Have fun collecting, because collecting is fun. Later days.